You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodriguez for Black and White Sports 2. We're going to talk about Jim Harbaugh, Michigan Wolverines, NFL, and a potential NCAA suspension. Yeah, we've got some bad news on the front. And you got to wonder, is this why Jim Harbaugh may be flirting once again with the NFL? He came out, issued a statement that seemed to back the fact that he was going to stay at Michigan, but there's a key sentence in there, to be quite honest with you, that, in my opinion, left the door wide open to go to the NFL. And I think he goes to the NFL. I do. I may be wrong. Okay, I am a Michigan fan. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I love Jim Harbaugh, and I'd like to see him stay at Michigan. But at the same time, I have always felt like Jim Harbaugh ultimately was an NFL head coach, mainly because of how long he was in the NFL. He played there. He coached there for the Raiders. And, of course, some very significant and very good seasons with the 49ers. I am also a 49ers fan. So, a lot of Jim Harbaugh over the years. I've been lucky. I love Harbaugh. So, I got the Niners. And then I got, of course, him coaching Michigan. And I will continue to say, you know, the most impressive thing he ever did was what he did with Stanford. A notoriously harder school because of academics to win at, and he had a couple of monster seasons there. Not to mention, he developed and turned out one Andrew Luck. And he saved Alex Smith's career. All right, without a doubt, people forget Alex Smith was a full-blown bust, and Harbaugh got a hold of him, and Alex turned into a good, competent NFL quarterback for about 6 or 7 years, from year one with Harbaugh all the way through Andy Reid. Coaching matters so much to some of these guys, truly. So let's get to this. And we also know Colin Kaepernick was not the same once Harbaugh was gone. So let's look at this and see what we got here. I've got 2 Larry Brown Sports, and then I've got official Michigan Wolverine. In fact, let's get to his statement first. This is Harbaugh. This was released through Michigan's official Twitter page. I am aware of the rumors and speculation over the past few days. College and NFL teams have great interest in all of our personnel, from players to coaches to staff. And I truly believe that is a testament to the strength of our University of Michigan football program. As I stated in December, while no one knows what future holds, I expect that I will be enthusiastically coaching Michigan in 2023. I have spoken with the president, Santa Ono, and athletic director, Warden Manuel, and appreciate their support of me and our program, our mission as Wolverines continue, and we are preparing for the 2023 season with great passion and enthusiasm. As our legendary coach Bo Schembechler said, quote, "Those who stay will be champions." And look, that the program means a lot to Jim, and he had so much respect for Bo. So much respect for Bo. But there's a sentence in here that I can't help but take serious note of. As I stated in December, while no one knows what the future holds, I expect I will be coaching Michigan. Okay, that statement right there, in my opinion, actually leans more towards he's leaving the door very cracked. This is what Larry Brown Sports said. Harbaugh leaves the door cracked open to the NFL here, but this is a firm as he will likely offer. It is very similar to his remarks in December when the rumors first began to emerge. Now, we know David Tepper and the Carolina Panthers have talked to him. You've got to think Jim Irsay I would think the Colts would be the leading candidate here. Okay, he's got Jonathan Taylor, an all-world running back with the Colts. Derek Carr is floating around out there as a potential quarterback. I think Jim Harbaugh could work wonders with a Derek Carr. I truly do. And then if he brings somebody like Vic Fangio with him on defense, and people don't realize this, an already good Indianapolis Colts defense would get very good. Okay? I continue to say watch him with the Colts, but David Tepper's pockets are deep. Walmart's pockets are very deep with the Broncos. Now, here's the other reason why Jim Harbaugh may fly the coop. Jim Harbaugh facing suspension from NCAA? Question mark. Jim Harbaugh issued a statement on Thursday indicating his plans to remain in Michigan, and the commitment came at a time when he is at the center of an NCAA investigation. Michigan is being investigated by the NCAA for possible violations during the COVID-19 recruiting dead period, according to Adam Rittenberg and Mark Schalabach of ESPN. The NCAA is looking into whether Michigan made impermissible contact with recruits during the NCAA mandated dead period. The Wolverines are also being investigated for potentially using a defensive analyst for on-field coaching activities, which is not permitted. Harbaugh's cooperation with the investigation is also being examined by the NCAA. Yikes. The ESPN reports that a draft of notice of allegations, which has not yet been given to Michigan, includes a Level 1 violation for Harbaugh not complying or misleading investigators. Level 1 violations are the most serious. The draft also includes Level 2 violations related to Michigan possibly recruiting during the COVID dead period. Recent reports have claimed Harbaugh is considering a return to the NFL and has spoken with at least one team. Harbaugh addressed the rumors in a statement on Thursday and seemed to commit to Michigan, though he did not completely shut the door on the NFL again. If the NCAA is preparing to potentially drop the hammer on Harbaugh, it is fair to wonder how that will impact his decision. On one hand, he may not want to deal with the major sanctions. On the other, he would be inclined to stay at Michigan and face whatever disciplinary action he might have coming. I would believe and come closer to believe that he would go ahead and leave. People don't realize the time frame between Pete Carroll leaving USC and USC having some indiscretions themselves when Pete went to Seattle. That time period was very, very close together, and a lot of people believed that Pete could see the allegations coming. Okay, you got to wonder right here if this is the same kind of deal. It's not so much the COVID stuff that I'm concerned with, but the fact that the NCAA is essentially saying, look, you didn't cooperate, and you might have even impeded the investigation we were trying to do into the program. That might end up coming with some serious sanctions. It's said that is the most serious sanction that could be leveled on Harbaugh involving this. I've got to think that's going to influence any potential decision to go to the NFL. So we'll see. Maybe nothing comes out of it. But it sounds pretty bad. Okay, it sounds like what the NCAA is insinuating here is that Harbaugh stopped or tried to thwart a investigation from the NCAA into violations. That's not going to be good. That's not. Again, it's all allegations at this point. We don't know. But I'm going to be honest. I'll be shocked if he don't go to the NFL. Still, even with his statement yesterday, and that one line leaves the door, and they say cracked. I say it's just flat open. Okay. So, tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 supporters. Harbaugh, NC2A investigations at the same time that he's flirting with the NFL. I don't think that's coincidence. I truly do not. Peace. I'm out. Till next time, Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First, 25% off USA First. Go now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.